Alrighty, a mental check-in for the trading journey, and I finally have a verdict. I know I keep saying this every freaking 2 days. I've been all over the place. I've been spiraling. I have been a mess, and that's the part of trading. It's funny because I had a great trading journey. My first year, I killed it. I was profitable. As soon as I got on the internet saying I'm profitable, I don't know if people jinx me. This is why they say don't share your shit on the internet. And it's been downhill ever since. Now, I was looking at options to get those returns. You're not going to get them without swing trading. Like the guy, I posted my friend on TikTok and he told me not to post him. He really is on Instagram. I was only doing it to try to get him more followers to his actual Discord that's paid. Um, and what I was going to say, he was just like, respectfully, don't share me. I was going to show the screenshot of my TikTok that I said that in. But when I just looked at the TikTok, it came up on my TikTok shop page. And the contract was a May 25th. It's not even May 25th yet. And this was what? May 3rd when that contract went from $20 to $2,000, right? And another guy, a trader I followed in the beginning, I forgot his name. He's like a white boy with skater hair. Same thing. He turns options like $200 to $3,000. You know, these big runs. And he says it straight up. Like, I swing trade, I hold. He trades like through like the daily time frame and stuff like that. So I was like, that's just not going to work for me. So now that I realize like that, these are swing trades that are making this money. They're lottos. You can hold them, and you're buying way out. Like buying a contract from May 25th on like May 3rd. I can't imagine how far out the money that was. But then it got in the money, so that's why it went from $25 to $2,000. And we're just not gonna get that. And then, so now I'm really just like timing those big moves of options. Like you have to have patience to really sit. Like a lot of options traders sit all day to catch, because sometimes the move, I was looking like sometimes the move is at 12, sometimes the move is at this, sometimes the move is at that. But as a person who likes to just trade quickly, get out the chart, person who likes to just get 200 or 400 ticks every day, or a same amount, you're just not gonna get those $5 moves every day at the same time on options. So I am finally sticking to futures. That's just what I'm gonna do. And I hate the live account. I mean, the funded account only. However, I haven't had a groove since I spiraled out. So what I'm gonna do is trade only my funded account until I'm out of drawdown. I'm in $1,600 in drawdown. I'm doing $200 a day. I'm risking 100 to make $200. And like I said, I hated almost going 400 ticks and not going my way. However, I want $200 a day, and I don't want to risk more. So I'm just going to accept that some days it's not going to go 200 ticks, but I like my wins being more than my losses. And what I'm going to do now is I have auto break even at 300 ticks. So it means we're almost there. We're almost there. Break even. I'm not going to be breaking at 1-to-1, but at 1-to-1, when we go 200 ticks, I will trail so my stop loss is smaller. So if we go 200 ticks my way like we did yesterday and we lose, I'm only going to lose $50 and not 100, which I think is great. So I'll lose $50 and not 100. And then obviously if I'm completely wrong, I'll lose 100. And then when I win, I win 200. And then if I go to 300, I don't lose anything. Break even. So it goes 350, 375, 3 anything my way like that. It's I'm just not gonna. I'm thinking of maybe adding. Actually, I might add a trail at 350 and 375. Actually, I might add that and then trail 150, 200. So I might make some money. Yeah, I might. Yeah, I might add that. And that's just it. I'm just gonna set and forget. And then once I get a groove again and I see what I'm doing, a part of me does want to go back to 1-to-1. I had like a 99% win rate. But then when I lost, I would take 2 losses in a day and take 2 trades in a day. I gotta just take that loss on a 1-to-1 and move on. So I'm not gonna say this is the final. I'm still sticking with futures though forever. And obviously my live account again when I get it back, when I'm ready to get back to it. However, I know it's just if I want to do 1-to-2 or do 1-to-1. That's where I'm at. Because like I said, I just can't keep a less than $200, 200 tick stop loss on NQ. Honestly, sometimes it's bigger, but sometimes it's smaller. Like there are days that you don't need it that big. So I don't know, but we're gonna try the 1-to-2 tomorrow and Friday, right? Because today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, tomorrow and Friday, and then like I said, I run the risk. I can't risk $200 because two losses, and the count's blown, so I have to risk $100 anyway. So we're gonna do 1-to-2, or I could do 1-to-1 $100. I could do that. But I'm gonna do 1-to-2, And I'm just gonna ride that wave, and then hopefully, and just I think I just want to sit with 1 to 2. I think I'll emotionally trade better. I won't take multiple trades, and or maybe I will take multiple trades because now I have 1 to 2. You see what I'm saying? I just don't. But I know when I have a 1 to 1, I go on tilt a lot faster. I can even do 1 to 1.5. I just need to have it more than what it is. So well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the 1 to 2 for now with the 50K account, and then once I'm at a drawdown, I'll add in the live account. Back again, risking $100 a day is insane. I was just the last 3 options trades where I risked like $10, $20, $30. Like, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Or I would just go to ES, I guess, to risk a lot less. But I just got used to trading in Q. I like trading in Q. But yeah, so that's where we're at. We're back to futures. Final answer. Back to the first payout challenge. Final answer. Unless it's blown. If it's blown, I'm not getting another one. It depends though. If I blow this funded account, I will get back on my live account. I have 478 in it. I'll probably just put in 4. I might put the whole 478 in it. And if that gets blown, then again, it's really just only prop firms for a payout. Or even if I blow this one, I might just go to the Apex 300Ks and not go to the live account. I don't know yet because I'm tired of spending money, but you'll spend more on a live than you will on a prop firm, but then it can take you forever to get a payout, so you're technically still spending a lot of money. So we'll just see. We're gonna trade it, set forget 9:30, and hopefully I'll bounce back from this because I have not fallen this bad. I've fallen a little bit last October and I came back in November strong, and December really just took me out, and then it was like January, February. I would lose in the beginning. No, I'd make it back in the beginning and then lose. So I had like break even. Like I'd make a bunch of money, lose it, make a bunch of money, lose it. So it wasn't bad. And then March, I just tanked more than I ever did. Because usually I'll lose and then get it back. Lose, get it back, lose, get it back. But March, I just was losing. Then I got it back in April. I got a groove and then started losing again. So the same cycle of like getting a good win streak and then losing it. Because I think just emotional tilt. I've always said that. Like even when I have a high win rate, one loss just sends me into overdrive. So I feel good that I have TikTok Shop. A part of me does want to just take a break from trading until TikTok Shop pops off, but that's just very what I do, and then I'll just never come back to trading. Which you cannot do that. Um, you gotta stick through both, even though TikTok Shop is being very great right now. I have so many free samples, and I just joined the group, and I've already made 1.3K this month, and I've already made over 2K since I've started TikTok Shop. So it's been really nice. But trading is the OG, and I want to have both checks and balances. If I can just get to 300 a day on both, I'm chilling. That's the best part about the grind period, though. All that rich shit I did before, y'all didn't see, but when I was investing, I guess YouTube you kind of saw, but TikTok didn't see. But Instagram really saw. Like, it's so much better grinding and like skating without having a job. Honestly, anything to not have a job is better. Obviously, being homeless would not be ideal, but being able to skate through life through my investments or hustling or Amazon for a few days a week, or a win streak in trading or a win streak in TikTok, and then that's the last me after eating ramen for a few days. It's so much better than working a job. I don't care what anybody says, unless it's a job you love. I did like my job, and I'm moving back to LA, so I might can work on the weekends. But again, I don't want to get sucked into my job to where I put these dreams to the side, because that's what I did in 2020. And I just saw a strike happen in my job. All these things happen in the entertainment industry where work got really slow. So for a while, not for a quick time, for a while. I think it's picking up again, but I don't want to get sucked back in. But it'd be nice to have a little, like what I make in Amazon, I can make just 2 days working in my job, so I would just work weekends. But then again, that's 10 to 12 hours a day, which I like doing Amazon because I'm working only 4 hours a day, if that. Sometimes 2, sometimes 1. I've made like $80 and I finished, well, it was a $66 shift and I finished in an hour and 20 minutes. Like, I'm going to take that. Instead of work, yeah, I make 400, 500, 600 a day on set, but I work for 12, 14, 15, 16 hours. So it's kind of the same. But that's where we are. So we're with the futures. We're trading the 50K account, and when we get out of drawdown, we will reassess if I want to do a live account or if I want to get one of my Apex ones back. I had 300K, so I could just do one. I could just do one, two, pass that, and then do the next one. So I probably might not even do the live for a little bit. The rules are insane, but my rules for trading work with prop firms. It's just the trailing drawdown and the blowing accounts that messes me up. But it's the same on my small account because it's small. So that's where we are. Futures till I die. 50K Topstep account. That's $1,600 in drawdown, and that's where we are. And TikTok shop. Again, like I said, I can't promise you though. If I hit 100K TikTok shop in a month or two, no, I'm still gonna trade, but it'll just be probably like 2 days a week though. Something like that. I wouldn't be every day. I don't think. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to shit on trading. Like I said, you want to be able to do multiple things because TikTok shop is another thing like trading where it's not as guaranteed as have running a business. So you can have months where TikTok shop is just not hidden. So you want to be. But like I said, 100K to me that's great now. Like, yeah, I used to make 150K a year, but now I live off $2 a month at this point. I got my bills down to zero before I even quit my job. Like years before I quit my job. Like I am chilling. It's like you get these locks and you quit your job and you really become one with the elements. And it's nice. So we'll see where life takes us. But I'm not giving up. I'm gonna bounce back. I'm gonna have an epic bounce back. Like maybe I'll have like a fucking 50K month with TikTok shop in July and then like a 20K month trading in July. And just that gives me May and June to get my shit together. So we'll see. But love you guys and thank y'all for watching and joining my journey. And yeah, see y'all.